How does Oprah Winfrey hire? Oprah Winfrey is a well-known American television personality, actress, and a businesswoman. Her daily syndicated talk show was one of the most successful programs. She was designated to prominence as one of the wealthiest, the most powerful women in the United States of America. She was born on January 29, 1954 in Mississippi, in the United States. In this video, we will talk about Oprah Winfrey's journey and the unique culture that she creates for her employees. For more episodes, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for notifications. Everyone knows the Oprah effect has rubbed off on Weight Watchers as she purchased 10% share in the company in 2015, which she has subsequently reduced to 7%. As part of her multi-year contract with a streaming service, she returned to the small screen on Apple TV in March 2020 for an interview program on COVID-19. The unique hiring method, more than anything else, Winfrey, she was being faithful to herself. She has been sensitive, she has been sharp, and she has a sharp sense of humor. She is honest. She has only been Oprah, nothing more or less. Oprah leads with an illuminative, friendly, and motivating attitude, and her employees' response to that is very predictable. She inspires a great deal of loyalty. Because they don't want to disappoint her, those who work for her will go above and beyond. The hiring manager must seek in applicants, people who are aware of their identities and their areas of strength. Focus on this question instead of where they attend school or their GPA from 10 years ago. Do they realize who they are? Are they aware of their destination? The hiring process will be something like this. The recruiter and the team will conduct an assessment of your credentials to determine whether you are qualified for the role. Interviews are conducted by video chat, telephone, and in person whenever possible. Each post-interview process will differ depending on its location, requirements, and where you are in the recruiting process at this point. If your application for an interview is successful, an own team member will contact you to discuss the next steps in the process, including whom you will meet and what you can look forward to experiencing. Every office location and job has different communication and recruiting process. In addition to behavioral interviews, candidates for some positions will also need to complete a competency test or a project to demonstrate their skills. The own team will get in touch with you in the following phases after your interview with the team. Be ready to define your previous experiences and triumphs during your interview, as the own team will concentrate on behavioral questions based on the competencies and values. Congratulations! The own team is pleased to provide you with the opportunity to become a member of the own team. The job title, perks, compensation, and other pre-employment information will be included in the offer letter you receive. Look for the offer's particulars and the timeline and contact your recruiting contacts if you have any questions. If you have been given the time limit to respond to your employment offer, please do so as quickly as possible. What does Oprah Winfrey look for in job candidates? Oprah Winfrey recommends the following methods for analyzing one's professional identity and achieving higher level of happiness in one's work. Get a firm grasp on your identity. If you haven't done so, it is time to consider the personal and professional standards most important to you. What is that you are worth above everything else? If I understand you correctly, the core of your beliefs comprises laborious qualities such as effectiveness, precision, and quality. Are you more concerned with exhibiting interpersonal attributes such as leadership, integrity, and respect? Just accept who you are right now. Most desired employers appreciate and encourage individuality. The advantages of a genuine leadership that come from increasing staff satisfaction and dedication are frequently emphasized. However, professionals of all levels may gain by being authentic in their thoughts, words, and actions while on the job. Are you a reflection of your professional identity? You are not probably embracing who you are if, for example, honesty is one of your essential principles. Yet, you have the habit of burying crucial information or ideas at your place of employment. Show off your identity to the world. Investigate your presence on the internet. Have you made the most of the opportunity to present yourself in the most sincere way possible? Is the information up to date? You should ask a buddy to look at your profile and offer input. It can be worth your while to utilize all of LinkedIn's features, even if it takes some extra time. In addition to that, make sure that your personality shines through. Learn to say no. Get some practice saying, "Let me consider it and I will get back to you." You may work in an environment where saying yes to everything is merely the norm, or you are a people pleaser who lacks experience with saying no. Both of these scenarios are problematic. Always consider how well a potential opportunity aligns with whom you are as a person before making a more informed decision. Get a solid grasp of your industry. This may be the most influential aspect of finding satisfaction in one's work. Are the core values that you uphold speed, accuracy, and quality, or sincerity, respect, and leadership aligned with the principles that your company values the most? Do you feel that the company owners or your manager's statement about the business when you talk to other people are genuine? A legitimate organization probably employs you if you have a smile and nod throughout the day. What is it like to work for Oprah Winfrey? The following things to keep in mind while developing your positive leadership brands. Do as you say you are going to do. It's simple, but how many people who are meant to be leaders fade into the background when things become difficult? Those who set a good example for others are prepared to make difficult choices and accept responsibilities for whatever the outcomes may be. Act on principle. When employees witness their managers fighting for ethical method to do business in the face of opposition, they are more likely to trust and follow their leader's lead. This is true not just of one's job, in which one's principles dictate the quality and attention of their work, but also in one's value, in which one's regulations govern how one behaves. Maintain your honesty at all costs. It is one thing to talk about honesty, it is another to make sure that you and your co-workers adhere to it. Integrity is the key to building a leadership brand, since it is the driving force behind getting things done correctly. That calls for showing respect to others, regardless of the opposition. That calls for showing respect to others, regardless of their position. You should consider how your actions will help the company. Leaders make errors. A powerful brand will provide you with a safety net if you have been successful, but make a poor decision on a product or method, or even if you insult a colleague. You can regain people's faith if you react swiftly and apologize because you have left behind a legacy of goodwill. In a nutshell, the trustworthiness of your brand is directly correlated to its success. Now, how does OWN motivate its employees? Employees who believed they were kind by letting their employees leave work 10 minutes early on Friday would be taken aback to learn that there are even more generous employers out there. Oprah Winfrey, the queen of talk show, she has defied the trend of business reducing costs during the current economic downturn by taking her staff members and their families on all-expatriate cruise, which will cost a stunning $500,000. Winfrey's TV production firm, which is situated in Chicago and has a workforce of 100 people, is believed to be worth $1.5 billion and generate annual revenue of more than $200 million. She has to decide to go on the trip with her staff of 10 days, during which they will visit Spain, Italy, Turkey, Greece, and Malta. So how does OWN reward its employees? The benefits to one's finances and making preparation for retirement. OWN is committed to assisting employees in achieving long-term financial security by providing 401k plans and matching a part of each employee's contribution. In addition, workers are allowed to acquire company shares and participate in equity incentives programs. In addition, OWN will match any donations made to charitable organizations by its users. Additionally, OWN employees are eligible to discount at a variety of retail establishments and dining establishments as well. These contribute to the continued motivation and engagement of staff members. Abundant time off with pay. OWN staff members' benefit package includes between 3 and 4 weeks of paid time off and sick days. However, the amount of paid time off that an employee received annually varies according to how long they have been with the company. According to the staff, people who have worked for OWN for less than 1 year are entitled to 20 days of paid vacation and sick leave. Those employees who have been with the company for more than 2 years are entitled to get up to 30 days of paid vacation time. Workplaces that push the envelope. Before the COVID pandemic, OWN, as well known across the industry for its innovative and artistic office settings. However, due to the general disruption caused by a pandemic in the tourist industry, OWN and many other companies had to cut their global office presence. They have not shifted their attention away from their San Francisco headquarters. They provide benefits that contribute to an efficient and pleasurable workplace, which is entirely due to their presence. A complimentary gourmet breakfast, lunch, and dinner are served 5 days a week, and complimentary drinks and snacks are available at all hours of the day and night. In addition, OWN offers tech talks that they are sponsored by the firm, happy hours, access to Apple equipment, on-site fitness programs, gender-neutral restrooms, and a policy that allows employees to bring their pets to work. Work, family, and lifestyle. Leaves for both mothers and fathers, in addition to various additional parental benefits, adoption assistance, and more. Services for the care of children and adults. Tuition reimbursement, qualifications for the professional world, paid time off for vacations as well as holiday pay, sick leave, disability leave, and parental leave, paid UA give back volunteer days. Support for work-life balance program, resource group, merchandise discount, health and wellness, providing coverage for employee assistance program, prescription for optical, dental, and medical treatments, innovative methods of health care support, unique culture at OWN. The culture of OWN places a strong emphasis on creating an atmosphere in which workers feel at ease. People who live in a hospitable culture have a strong sense of belonging, experience feelings of inclusion and appreciation, and are eager to welcome others. According to the findings of a study on employee happiness and engagement at work conducted by the Society of Human Resource Management, workers want to be made to feel valued and involved on the job. respectful treatment of all workers is the primary contributor to job satisfaction. Owns efforts to create an environment welcoming to all community members are not confined to a particular project or a campaign. A component of the whole employee experience, including recruiting and onboarding, as well as citizenship, physical facilities, and gastronomy, is the facilitation of feeling of belonging for those who work there. The company makes an effort, physically or virtually, to bring together people in various parts of the world. We hope this episode will help you to get the right people for your organization. That's all for today's episode. If you have any questions about this episode, please feel free to write in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe and give this episode thumbs up. It will help the algorithm to promote our channel. Thank you for listening, and I will see you in the next episode.